What is going on, people? I am here for day number 26 of the 31 Days Hath October series, which I'm doing on this channel. If you haven't seen my previous video, it's where I show off all my horror movies. It took me about 3 hours to record, and it's taking it's still processing right now as I do this review. So it should be up, but check that one out beforehand. But anyway, for those of you who don't know what the 31 Days Hath October series is, it's where I do 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days, and it's almost over. 5 more days and we're done. But it's one that I enjoy, and it hopefully opens people's eyes to more movies. Me, myself, I do it a little bit different. I call it a little bit different. I call it 31 Days Hath October. There's the 31 Days of Halloween, 31 Days of Horror. So many different titles, so many different people doing it. So check the description after this review so you can check more people's videos out. If you've seen the movie I review, or if you might not want to watch it, there's a whole bunch of other people doing it, so you can have movies till forever. So anyway, maybe not forever, but at least a year, I bet you people. 31 horror movie reviews, so 12 people doing it. There you go, you got 12 months of movies to watch. But anyway, I do more independent titles, and I try to do them in alphabetical order. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I want to call this one full indie, but I know it wasn't as many people that knew about it. I don't know if it came out in the theaters. I could be wrong. But anyway, before I get into it, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button at the end of this review if you enjoyed it. And of course, hit that bell button. Don't have to do it now, but do it at some point in time this month, so you know in November when I do upload more stuff. So anyway, the movie is called Vivarium. I don't know the exact pronunciation, but Vivarium, I think it's called. It's directed and written by Lorcan Finnegan. It's also written by Garret Shanley. It stars Imogen, Poots. It stars Jesse Eisenberg, Danielle Ryan, Molly McCann, among many others. So pretty much what this is about is Imogen Poots and Jesse Eisenberg are a couple. They're looking for a new place to live, and they go to this realtor and stuff, and he points them in the direction of one of those like townhouses, I guess you want to call it, where almost everything looks alike. The houses are about the same, and so on and so forth, where townhouses are townhouses. So they're like, okay, let's go. And once they enter into this neighborhood, they realize that everything is way too close, way too, the same color. Most townhouses or whatever, villages, I guess you want to call it, you can pick different houses, like different colors and all this stuff. The houses are all painted the same. They look exactly the same. The front yard's the same. So they found that kind of odd. And then they found it kind of odd that there was nobody else there. It was just them two at that point in time. And throughout the movie, you would think you would see more people or see different neighbors or whatever. You don't get that. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they have a child that dropped off at the house, and it's the kid is very. To tell you the truth, I don't know which kid is more annoying, the one in this movie or the one in the Babadook. But let's just say the kid's annoying. It doesn't really fit the mold of a normal human being. It's almost like a robot kind of deal, where it's like learning as it's going, and it's not normal kind of deal, and it's just a very weird child, I guess you want to call it. So it must be time that passes by, because the child gets older and then becomes a teenager and all this stuff. Doesn't really tell you like how much time passes by, but it's just whatever sanity they had at one point in time is pretty much gone. Jesse Eisenberg's looking for ways to get out of this, because no matter which way you go, you end up back at the same place kind of deal. And then the kid would just leave randomly and then go places. So there was always something up. And then Jesse Eisenberg is like digging a hole in the ground and finds something. And then by the end of it, it's just like all over the place kind of deal. It's a very like crazy, weird. It says comedy on here. I didn't really find much to laugh at. It's more of a thriller horror, I guess you want to call it, just because it's like, what is going on here? Like I said, towards the end, it starts getting crazier. But it's just a very weird, like, time loopy kind of movie kind of deal. Very interesting. Not my style, but definitely very different. It is pretty much Imogen Poots and Jesse Eisenberg the whole time, besides the realtor and the kid and all that stuff. But it's definitely one I think you can also check out. It's definitely different than most movies I've seen. But yeah, check out Vivarium. What I do for all my reviews is I'll leave a link to where you can purchase it. I'll leave a link to the trailer. I'll leave the IMDb information and all that stuff. And like I said, in the description, you'll get everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. I'll leave the links to their channel so you can check them out. I'll also leave all my other social medias. Got a Facebook fan page, got a Twitter, got an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. Part of the Dorkening. Tomorrow we're having a few people on, so check us out then. And yeah, really, you know, almost done. This has been a very long month, especially this morning. I did my whole horror movie review, or update, what should I say. And let me just say, there was a few movies that came in the mail today, and one that I forgot, so I'm going to add on to it a little bit. I got talking about stinky tuna in the video. I picked up Hubie Halloween. I enjoyed that one. This is another edition of Jennifer's Body. It's a region 2, I think, a region, I forget which region it is, but I just got it for the Steel book. This is Embrace of the Vampire and Embrace of the Vampire. I guess it's a remake and whatnot. And the other one is Trick or Treat, the Ultimate Comeback. So picked up a few more today to add to that whole. So check out my entire horror movie collection, like I said. Check out Vivarium. Check out everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. Check out all my other, 25 days. And I guess until next time, I will see you guys.